fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. All right. It is Glendon Cameron, founder of HustlersKungFu.com. It's going to be a little different tonight. It's going to be very different. For those of you who want to improve your mindset, improve your outlook on life, make more money, check out HustlersKungFu.com. We got something there for you. This is the thing that is just cracking me up. I was on not YouTube, it was on Facebook, and I saw this thing that made me do this video. I'm a futurist. I like the future, self-driving cars, and Bloomberg TV, I believe, there's this gentleman who created a self-driving car in his garage, and I was really intrigued by that. So I was in the news story on Facebook. As I'm going through this, I see this comment, and this guy puts this in. I can't find it because I thought I had screenshot it. And he says, "You know what's more important than a guy creating a self-driving car in his garage? Knowledge." And I just started cracking up because I knew it was Tai Lopez, right? And I just thought that was really, really funny. Then today, I'm watching this video by Pat Flynn. And then they're talking, and then he has this cameo of Tai Lopez popping in there. Knowledge. And everybody knows when you say knowledge like that, it's Tai Lopez. And as I sit there, it's like, damn, everybody knows who this guy is. Everybody is keyed in on who Tai Lopez is. I mean, just a one-word reference, knowledge, and everybody knows who this is. Because, there was this one guy, he's into intermittent fasting, and he had put out this video talking about, I got a Lambo, and he was doing a perfect Tai Lopez impersonation. And I was just looking at this, it's like, is this a plan? Because there's a whole bunch of people out there was like, Tai Lopez, he's a scammer. I'm going to give you a fact here. And the fact came before the views. He spends 6 figures on YouTube advertising. Just an estimate based upon the number of videos that I see. Because when you understand YouTube, videos do not play on every ad. They don't. So I can go, and a lot of his videos pop up on my channel more than likely because I talk about business and entrepreneurship, and a smart person who knows how to use the AdWords is going to target channels such as mine to play those videos. And there's my channel, and there's probably thousands more like me. And I was just sitting there like, is this guy a genius? Because all you have to do is say knowledge, and everybody knows who you're talking about. Everybody. Because it was an innocuous comment on a Facebook post about a guy creating a self-driving car in his garage. There was no talk of entrepreneurship. There was no talk of YouTube. The guy just went out there and put out there, you know what's more important than the guy making a self-driving car in his garage? Knowledge. And I started cracking up, and it was just like, damn. A one-word reference, and everybody knows who you are. Do you know how damn hard it is to get that kind of recognition and branding? There are companies out there that will pay millions of dollars if you can say one word and everybody knows what that brand is and what it represents. Just one word. Jordan, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, MJ, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. Prince, boom. The little short guy in the sparkly pants. I mean, dang. Beethoven, one word. Beyonce, one word. Tina, one word. Apple, one word. I mean, it's just kind of sick because, there's many people like, well, Tai Lopez is a scammer. And I've watched his videos and I've looked at some stuff, And clearly he rented the place. But the thing is, he still lives there. And this is the slight of words because he says, in my backyard. He doesn't say he owned it. He didn't say he paid cash for it. He said my backyard. And if he's renting it, legally and technically, it's his backyard. And I was like, what can I learn from this? Because I've known who he was, and there was some stuff, and people have done these expose videos, and it's talking about the Lambo. There's this chick. Someone sent me a video, Keeza Noble, and she was talking about it because there's these guys out there they're renting Ferraris and Lambo, but they leave the tag on there. And I was just like, Tai Lopez. I was just like, damn, he's everywhere. You don't understand. This is really, really sick for someone to have that kind of reach. I'm just sitting there like, this motherfucker's a genius. This motherfucker is a genius. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't an accident. This was planned. This was this big act. I'm just sitting here like, damn. How can I do that? You could probably go out in public and like knowledge, and people like, oh, that Tai Lopez guy. And he's reached that level where Mike Chang was a few years ago because people started hating that guy. It was just like, I never saw his videos. I'm like, every now and then, and it just didn't bother me. But some people want to hurt Tai Lopez, and they want to hurt Michael Chang, and they've just got this thing going on where it's kind of crazy. Now, for those of you who will probably see this later, because I'm going to leave this up, this is a live stream. And some people may have lagging, and they'll be like, why is it lagging? Because it's live, and it's buffering, and it's the evening, and everybody in the neighborhood is probably on the internet, and they're dragging it down. But back to knowledge. How does one figure that out? So I wonder, did he just say, I'm just going to say knowledge that way and just keep drilling it in? Or did he have, seriously, because for you to be in a totally separate situation where this guy who's witnessing, because like I said, the guy creates this self-driving car. He ordered parts off of Amazon. He's brilliant. He's 26 years old. He's brilliant. And in the midst of all that brilliance, someone comes in and like with that reference just out of nowhere, no mention of Tai Lopez. And then there were some people in there in the thread was like, "What? I don't think I understand you." And then I chime in, "Well, apparently you don't know who Tai Lopez is." So I'm pushing the brand along. It's like it's contagious. It is really, really crazy. It is really, really crazy how that is working out, and the reach and the viralness of it goes, because dude gets 7 figures in views every month, which is phenomenal for anybody. I'll just be real with you. I'm probably going to do 2 million views this year on this channel. This year. So I just thought I would put that out there, because that is just crazy that somebody could create that and have that type of ability so quickly, because he just really started doing this hard like this year. It just really, really started pushing it. He was already doing well by and it just makes me wonder how much of this is contrived, because I was doing something and I was watching YouTube, and one of his videos came back, and he's got that, hey, and then my girl was like, hey, you listen to this Tai in there, right? And I'm just like, he's everywhere. But all of the references and the things of him being this or that, I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to look at it like this. Let's say Tai Lopez is broke. Let's say the house is rented. Let's say the Lambo or Ferrari, whatever he has, is rented. This guy has managed to inoculate the internet with his presence, his branding, his lingo, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. But when you look at it from an upper level versus a hate and lack and abundance level, which is what many people do, because on my Facebook page, I put a setup because I'm doing a lot of these live events because I want to become really good at it, and the way you become good at it is to do it. So I figured out how to do a go-to webinar and also do the YouTube live event at the same time, and it's produced some very interesting results. But the whole point is, as I put the picture of the setup on a Facebook page, and someone innocently enough was like, people get mad because you're showing two computers and they don't have one. As a formerly homeless person who went to bed hungry at night, I give a fuck. I give a fuck, because when my ass was freezing and hungry, these people who might see that I now have two computers, which ain't that damn hard to do, and get mad, they were not thinking about my ass shivering and hungry. Didn't give two fucks, not three, not even a half fuck, not even a micro fuck. And this whole nation and this notion of, if someone's doing well, that you can't put that out there because someone might get their little feelings hurt. Someone might get their little feelings hurt. Just like, you got more than I do. It's just not fair. What the fuck? Who? That's crazy. There's this article, and I think I'm gonna find it for you. It was just really, really interesting. Millions of. I'm gonna find it because it's just something worth sharing. And broke. Okay, it was buffering, but it should be back. All right. Oh, I know why. Because it's got this big old honking video up there. Everybody loves video. So let me get this for you. And there it is. This is a lot that's going on with this, because even if it's buffering, usually it will straighten out, and that's why I've learned to keep talking. See, this is what comes from practice, because if I were to stop, then when it started again, it would just show me stopped versus me going on and continue to talk. But when you look at this whole thing, because they put it in here, I'm going to read you this line. Let's see, because it was really sad. Let's see, this one girl. Why could someone with 90,000 Instagram followers be serving brunch? But that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one. Let's see. Where is it? Because it was just sad. It was like really, really sad. Here it is. The highs and the low lows leave me reeling. One week I was stopped for photos 6 times while perusing comic books in downtown LA. The next week I sat faceless in a room of 40 people vying for a menial courier job. I've walked the red carpet with $80 in my bank account. Popular YouTube musician Megan Tone said she performed at VidCon. That's insane. That is totally, totally insane. That you've got that stuff going on in the world. But it gets better. It gets better. It gets better. Because this is something else. And this goes back to YouTuber named Jason Hill Boggs knows a pattern of apologizing in Hill's videos. Every time she gets something nice, like a Valentino purse in one video, she offers caveats like, I know it's a big splurge. Sorry. This is funny, and this is what gets me. In other economic realms, it's the opposite, Beg says. Rappers are bragging in music videos. Elsewhere, the trend is to show off wealth. That would be a major faux pas on YouTube, whereas we're used to a CEO being a millionaire. A popular YouTube's business is predicated on, hey, I'm just like you. That's insane. That's insanity. That's just crazy to me, because you have these things that are going on. But just my thoughts, just what I came up with, just what I was looking at, because what I believe Tai Lopez is a genius. I just believe that. That's what I do. So in parting, what I want to do for those of you who stuck around and didn't throw rocks and stuff at the internet, I am going to make you an offer. The Hustlers Kung Fu membership at hustlerskungfu.com is 50% off until Friday. Today being December 21st and Friday being Christmas. So hey, a little Christmas gift for you, something to put in your stocking. The link's below. And with that, I'm going to go out and look for some more geniuses and see what I can learn.